Afterlife Estates by Laina Burgess. Interior record room, day. Alla, sharply dressed, a bit flamboyant, waltzes down the aisle of the record room. It looks like a crappy library in need of renovation. He turns to walk backwards, arms outstretched.
So this is the record room. This is where we keep files on everyone who has ever lived.
A particular file catches his eye. He reaches for the file and fingers it with a sweet smile.
Oh, yeah. This guy right here. Interesting life story.
He sighs, almost zoned out, then perks back up and keeps walking.
So anyway, with the final product, are you gonna run it by us first? Because I just want to make sure.
Cut to interior conference room moments later. Guru, young and cocky, and Noah, quiet and borderline nerdy, stand sipping their coffees in the drab conference room.
So, you're the new guy.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly say new. I've been in the business for a while. I've worked pretty hard.
Not as hard as that guy. Am I right?
Guru gestures to Brahma, all business, 4 arms, 4 faces, who is using all of his hands to work.
He's just so efficient. I think it's the arms.
Though 3 of Brahma's faces are concentrating on his work, one pair of eyes darts over to Guru. Cut to Noah, talking head.
I guess you could say I'm a little nervous about seeing God today. I hope that he, capital H, knows that it's nothing personal. It's just that I've got the kids and the animals, and allows promotion to prophet status could really be a game changer for me. I just hope there's no bad blood.
Cut to interior conference room, day.
I'm sorry, remind me of your name?
You can call me Guru.
Noah feigns remembering.
Ah, yes, Guru.
Guru isn't buying it.
Of Sikhism?
Right.
Allah enters between them.
I've been thinking, we could really use a secretary around here. What if we offered it to, what's her name? Oprah. When she dies,
He looks at the guys.
if that bitch ever dies,
No reaction from anyone.
I think she could offer some feminine energy, you know? A woman's touch. And she does that Super Soul Sunday thing, so I think it's safe to say she's qualified.
Cut to Brahma, talking head.
Are you gonna put this in any festivals or anything? Do you think it would, promote Hinduism?
Cut to interior conference room, day.
Thank you all for cutting time out of your busy schedules to be here today. It's a big, big day for everyone.
Cut the crapula. We all know who the winner of the numbers game is this year, especially since they decided to start counting the Jews.
He what? I was wondering where Abraham was this year.
One of Brahma's hands slaps his forehead in exasperation.
Jesus.
The conference room door bursts open. An outstretched leg lands inside, belonging to Jesus. Handsome, charismatic.
You rang?
Jesus is followed in by God, shorter than you'd expect, who holds onto an illuminated balloon, the Holy Spirit.
Brahma, you know the Jews are my chosen people. It's only fair I get to count them in my numbers.
Cut to Brahma, talking head.
Well, I really don't think it's fair that God gets to count the Jews in his numbers. I mean, he, capital H, is practically monopolizing religion. Where are the regulations?
Cut to interior conference room, day. Jesus steps further into the room. Guru stands to greet him, but he's ignored as Jesus approaches Brahma to perform a secret handshake. Brahma reluctantly participates, but finds himself flattered by the finale. A warm smile beams from Jesus' face as he opens his arms wide toward Allah, until he notices Noah behind him.
Noah?
What are you doing here?
Noah quivers in his seat.
Allah
stands.
He works for me now, friends.
God and Jesus look shocked.
There was an opening in the profit department. It pays well.
Cut to God, talking head.
After everything I've done for him and Allah, I felt like we were practically the same person. We had a connection. I'm speechless.
Cut to interior conference room, day. God approaches Noah, leaning over the table.
Did you even put in a 2 weeks notice?
Well, I left a letter with Gabriel at the gate. I suppose it was more of a letter of resignation.
All I'm saying is you can't expect a letter of recommendation from me.
But, God...
This conversation is over.
Jesus pops up behind God.
It is finished.
Noah's eyes well up. Jesus lets out a laugh and slaps Noah hard on the back.
I'm just messing with you, bud.
Cut to cameraman break. An unfocused lens captures part of the table and a blank wall. From behind the camera, crunching noises as if the relaxing camera op is eating chips. Guru's feet enter frame.
Is it my turn?
Name?
The Guru.
The sound of shuffling papers.
I don't have you on my list, man.
Oh, I have thoughts I'd like to share.
Yeah, I'll check with somebody about that.
Cut to interior conference room, day.
Alright, guys, numbers. Let's get to it.
Allah grabs a dry erase marker and approaches the board.
In the first place, we have Christianity.
Allah writes the results on the board. Jesus uncrosses his fingers and exhales in relief, smiling at God and the Holy Spirit.
I wasn't nervous.
With 2.3 billion followers and 15 million Jews. Next, we have Islam with 1.5 billion. Now, I can't take all the credit myself. I'd like to thank my team. This isn't the Oscars, Allah.
Allah's smile fades. He adjusts his tie.
Yes, okay. Third place, wait for it, is Hinduism.
Brahma immediately begins dancing and high-fiving himself with all of his arms for an uncomfortably long amount of time.
That was weird. 853 million for Hinduism.
Allah continues writing the results.
Next, we have Buddhism with just over 377 million.
As Allah writes, he leaves out the H in Buddhism. Cut to Brahma talking head.
He does know he misspelled Buddhism, right?
Cut to Allah talking head.
Yes, I know I did that.
Cut to interior conference room, day. A somber expression crosses Allah's face.
I think he would have liked you to know that. Well, Buddha would have loved to have been here today. You rest his soul.
He taps God on the nose.
I know it's been a difficult time for all of us, if not for the sheer fact of having to interview new people to fill the position.
He rounds his arms as if to make a big Buddha belly.
But, in light of his recent heart attack, I urge you all to do one thing for me. Watch the cholesterol. Lay off the eggs. Stick to the Cheerios, okay? So I'd like for us all, I think we can do this, to take a moment of silence in remembrance of him.
Allah bows his head and closes his eyes, opening them to check on everyone else who is doing the exact same thing. An unreasonable length of time passes before Guru clears his throat.
And last, but certainly not least, is our breakout star, Sikhism, with about 25 million.
Guru nods his head in pride.
What's that?
Guru stands.
That's it. I'm done.
He slams the door as he leaves the conference room.
Was it something I said?
The end.